Feeling overwhelmed and burnt out by the endless hours of studying that you're doing? I know I've been there, and I currently am there right now. Well, there's a simple change in mindset and habits that will change your whole perspective. Hi, hello, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing something that affects students of all ages, which is the dreaded study burnout. Study burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged and excessive stress related to academic work. From high school students to graduate students, everyone everywhere is feeling the pressure. But it's not all doom and gloom. Throughout this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to combat study burnout and how to identify the signs of study burnout as well. Also, ignore the halo that's going on around. I'm trying to figure out the lighting in this room, and because the rest of my room is really messy, so this is the only space I have to film. Okay, thank you. First up are the physical signs of burnout. The first sign of physical burnout is your brain and your body is going to start to feel tired all the time, even though you've gotten the proper amount of sleep. That persistent fatigue that you always feel that perseveres throughout any solution you have, even that excessive amount of caffeine. I know you're drinking it, and I know you're drinking caffeine right now. I know you're just glug-glugging on that shit. You know why? Because I do it too. The second sign of physical burnout is going to be changes in your sleep patterns. You're going to have insomnia, or you're going to be oversleeping. You're going to have digestive issues like stomach pains, or an increase or decrease in appetite. I know for me, I have a very bad decrease in appetite where I just don't feel hungry at all. All right, now moving to the second type of signs you're going to see. You're going to see a lot of emotional signs, like increase of irritability and moodiness. You're going to have a lot less patience for things, like doing those Pearson My Lab homeworks that when you get one of those questions wrong, you're going to want to scream into your pillow. I know, because I've been there. I hate calculus. I hate it with every bone in my body. Okay, you're going to feel an increased amount of cynicism, detachment, or resentment towards your schoolwork, peers, and your responsibilities. You're going to have heightened levels of anxiety or depression. I definitely get that when I start feeling my academic burnout. I start getting really anxious about the future and about my grades, and very depressed, and have a very depressing outlook on my future as well. You're going to have loss of enjoyment of activities that were previously pleasurable, like maybe gaming, or going out to the gym, or going out with friends, or running, any of your hobbies that you just don't find pleasurable anymore. That could be a sign of burnout and that you're working a little bit too much. You're going to feel very overwhelmed by the workload or your academic load, which is never good. The third sign of burnout is going to be some cognitive signs. You're going to have difficulty concentrating or focusing on tasks, memory problems, and forgetfulness. You're also going to have reduced creativity and problem-solving abilities, and a heightened self-doubt and feelings of inadequacy or imposter syndrome. I know when my academics got really tough and I was starting to burn out, which that happened around like the end of freshman year, which is weird, but it happened nonetheless. I started getting a really bad imposter syndrome with the program that I'm in, which is GPBA, Medical Scholars. I felt like I was missing, there were gaps in my resume, or other people were just listing on and on and on and on about their accomplishments, where I was just like, I'm just here. But that's okay. It's okay to be where you are at that time. Everybody has different paths. Everybody has a different timeline. It's going to be a-okay. And the fourth sign of burnout is going to be behavioral signs that you want to watch out for. So you're going to want to watch out for withdrawal from social interactions and activities. You're going to have an increase of procrastination or avoiding tasks, like your homework, which you might be doing right now. If you're not, good job. But if you are, I'm watching you. You're going to have an increase of unhealthy coping mechanisms such as substance abuse or overeating. You're going to have decreased productivity and performance at school or at your workplace if you are working, or if you have a full-time job while you are a student, which is very difficult. Congrats to you for toughing it out and doing all that, because wow. You're also going to neglect personal needs and self-care activities. I truly believe that it's essential that you look out for these signs of burnout, especially before or just in the beginning as they're starting to happen, so you can like take the next steps to be proactive and stop them and get back to your regular high-performing self. Now, in this next part of the video, we're going to be discussing some tips and tricks to manage study burnout and burnout in general, from stress relieving techniques to fostering a supportive environment. I got you covered. Really stick around for tip number 5 because I believe that's the most important tip on this list. The first tip I have for you is to practice self-care. I know that's kind of like a no-brainer, but it is so important in combating burnout. It's so important. Encouraging regular self-care activities such as exercise, adequate sleep, healthy eating, and just relaxation techniques can really reduce stress levels and promote overall well-being. Research suggests that engaging in self-care activities can improve mood, enhance cognitive function, and reduce symptoms of burnout. Whether you have to plan out these self-care habits, like carving out 2 hours a day or every other day to go to the gym, or scheduling with your friends a nice day to go out and go thrifting or something, that's so much better than just being cooped up alone in your dorm room or in your study space or in your house and just trying to get so much work done that you just cannot physically handle at that point. For example, me and my friends have a movie night, and we would set up a projector. One of my friends would have a projector and she would set it up for us, and we'd go over to her dorm room. We would bring snacks and treats and drinks, and we would all have fun and just relax and talk about our week and anything that was like bothering us. It was very much a girls' night, so it was really fun. Make sure whatever self-care is for you, that you enjoy it thoroughly and you just take it to its fullest extent. If you're in a slump right now, schedule something fun for yourself to do, stick to it, and then do a small amount of work. Slowly inch back into your regular schedule without overwhelming yourself. Do this even if it means you have to take more breaks than usual. Whatever gets you to feel good and get you back to work again, do it. Tip number 2 is mindfulness and meditation practices. Mindfulness-based interventions, including mindfulness meditation and mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, have been shown to reduce stress and improve psychological well-being, and it's been shown to do all of this for students as well. Practicing mindfulness techniques can help students effectively cultivate present moment awareness and regulate emotions and cope more effectively with chronic stress. I'll leave a link down below where you guys can read more about MBSR and its positive effects. So check down below. Tip number 3, of course, is going to be upping your time management skills. This one is tough for a lot of people for many reasons. Even I haven't gotten the hang of it, and I'm a rising junior in college, which is kind of sad, but whatever. But teaching yourself effective time management and organization skills can help you better manage your stress and your academic load and reduce feelings of anxiety. Research indicates that time management interventions can improve academic performances and reduce stress levels among students. If you want me to make a video about my time management hacks or tricks, let me know in the comments below. Tip number 4 is going to be building a healthy social support network. Building a strong social support network with friends or your peers or even family can buffer against the negative effects of stress and reduce the risk of burnout. Connecting with others can promote and provide emotional support, practical assistance, and a sense of belonging. I cannot stress how beneficial having a communal support is. Just having a community that can really lift you up when you need it is so important, because once you find the people that you know are going to help you through tough situations or help you through really anything, those are your go-to people. That you stick with them. They're going to be there through thick and thin, and they're going to always be those people that understand you and your situation. Especially try to find people that are in your major, in your minor, or like in that broad circle that you're interested in or studying in. Make friends with those types of people, because they're going to understand what type of academic stress and the workload you have and understand better where you're coming from. For example, my friends are all pre-meds. I have a very small group of like 4 to 5 friends in college, and we're taking all the same classes since we're pre-meds, either at the same time, at a later time, or at an earlier time, so we can all like rally each other and hype each other up when the time comes where one of us is just not feeling super great. The most important tip on this list is this tip right here, tip number 5, which is cognitive behavioral therapy or cognitive behavioral techniques. CBT is cognitive restructuring and problem-solving skills training, which can help you challenge negative and intrusive thoughts, develop more adaptive coping strategies, and provide more resilience in the face of academic stressors and stressors in general. Research suggests that CBT-based interventions can reduce symptoms of burnout and improve psychological well-being among students as well. To do this technique, you must acknowledge your negative thoughts about your academics and completely switch them around. For instance, my Organic 2 chemistry teacher, lovely woman, absolutely love her. She told us to never say a homework problem was too difficult or too hard, or say that we couldn't do it, but to instead say that it's challenging and that it'll take time to understand, but I will understand it nonetheless. It's not easy to rewire your brain. It takes a lot of practice and commitment to do it, but I'm sure it's something that you guys can all get a hang of. I've also attached some links below for CBT if you want to read more about it, so that'll be down in the description. Tip number 6 is going to be promoting work-life balance. Again, another no-brainer, but I feel like it needs to be mentioned just because. But maintaining a healthy balance between school and your hobbies and your friends, your social life, your family, and all of that good, amazing stuff that you have going for you. I feel like maintaining a healthy balance between all of that is essential to preventing burnout. Research indicates that students who engage in leisure activities, hobbies, and socializing outside of academics are less likely to experience burnout as well. Again, another no duh, but I feel like it needs to be included. And that's it. By implementing these research-backed strategies, you guys can manage stress, build resilience, and totally defeat burnout. You guys are going to thrive academically and personally just because of these tips. If you want more content like this, let me know down in the comments. Say hey and be like, I want more of this, I want more of that, and I'll do it. I'll totally do that for you guys. And remember to hit the subscribe button if you want. If you don't want to, that's cool too. I won't judge. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!